All right, let's talk about something really powerful in early childhood education: focused observation. And no, this isn't just about watching kids play. It's a total shift in how we see them, how we understand them, and ultimately how we teach them. I mean, this is the big question, right? You've got a busy classroom, it's buzzing with energy, kids are everywhere. How in the world do you tune out all that noise and really see each individual child? Well, the key lies in developing what we call an observational mindset. So, what exactly is this mindset? Well, it's really a conscious choice to make observation the very foundation of your teaching. It's a way of getting to know children on a much, much deeper level, so you become way more in tune with who they truly are. You know, an educator named Deanna put it perfectly. She said it allows her to take the blinders off. And wow, that is the exact transformation we're talking about. You go from just managing a group to truly seeing the individuals inside it, understanding what makes each of them tick. Now, this mindset kind of plays out in two main ways. On one hand, you have spontaneous observation, capturing those amazing, in-the-moment insights that just happen. But on the other hand, you have planned observation. This is more systematic. It makes sure no child gets overlooked and helps you create a clear record of their progress. You really need both for the full picture. So, when you actually start looking with this kind of intention, what do you really see? Well, you start to uncover this incredibly rich, detailed picture of the whole child. And it's amazing what you'll find. You see way beyond the surface stuff. You uncover their developmental skills, their unique little personalities, and how they solve problems. You start to see the reasons behind their behavior, their passions, and even how their culture shapes who they are. Let me give you a few quick examples. Okay, take Angel. It's just snack time, right? Nothing special. But a teacher who's really watching sees him counting his crackers, using a knife to spread some peanut butter, and calling out to his friend. Boom. In just a few minutes, he showed cognitive, physical, and social skills. See? Everyday moments become these amazing windows into their development. And it's not just about skills. It's about personality, too. So Cassandra comes back to school after a couple of days off. She doesn't just walk in, oh no. She proudly announces, "See, I'm back and I'm not crying." Come on, that one sentence tells you so much about her growing confidence and self-awareness. Observation also gives us huge insights into challenging behavior. For instance, Anson tries to use his words to ask for a turn, which is great. But when he's ignored, his frustration boils over and he raises his fist. The observation doesn't just show you the problem, it shows you his attempt to solve it, and exactly where he needs a little support from an adult. But of course, we're not just collecting these insights for fun. The real power, the real magic, comes when you turn what you see into what you do. This is where observation connects directly to assessment and how you plan your curriculum. And that's because, as an educator named Lillian points out, it is the most authentic form of evaluation there is. You're not putting a child on the spot with a test. You're seeing their abilities unfold naturally in a place where they feel safe and comfortable. The National Association for the Education of Young Children, or NAEYC, actually has a name for this: authentic assessment. The most important words here are age-appropriate and culturally relevant. It's all about meeting children where they are and understanding them on their own terms. And this all feeds into this really cool dynamic cycle. First, you observe and document. Then, you use that evidence to assess the child's capabilities. That assessment helps you plan your curriculum. And after you implement it, what's next? You observe again, of course, to see how it's going. It's a constant, responsive loop. You know what else this does? It builds an incredible bridge with families. When you share these documented moments, as an educator named Rosemary notes, it shows families that you've taken the time to really get to know their child as an individual. That's a huge step in building a powerful partnership. Now, it's really important to remember that making this happen is a process. It's not about being perfect overnight. It's about making observation a personal, professional habit that genuinely works for you and your unique classroom. And honestly, at its heart, this is the reward. As another educator, Pam, said, the result of watching more closely is just knowing your kids better. It's about paying attention to the little things that reveal the big, beautiful picture of who they are. So, the ultimate takeaway here is pretty simple. Observation is a skill, and you get better at it with practice. It's not about following some rigid formula. It's about finding your own style,
figuring out how, when, and what to document to make seeing children the foundation of everything you do.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. What's one small detail you could intentionally look for tomorrow that might just change everything about how you see a child, and in turn, how you teach?